Happy morning, children. Welcome to our new session in data handling. This is for grade 3, chapter 13, module 1. At the end of this session, you will be able to represent the given data in pictograph and also to read the given pictograph and answer the questions related to that. The foremost thing you should know is what is a pictograph. A pictograph is nothing but the data will be represented in the form of pictures. Let's look at the first question, children. A chef in a restaurant was making a fruit salad. The quantity of each fruit she used is given below. Look at the table, fruits in the basket and the number of fruits she used. She used 5 apples, 4 bananas, 2 papayas, 1 watermelon and 3 mango. So this is the data given in the numbers. Now we need to represent the same data in the form of picture. Then that is a pictograph. Okay, let's see in the next slide how to make it. Now look at your children. Instead of numbers, you can see that 5 apples means 5 apple picture is given. And she used 4 bananas, so 4 banana picture is given. Instead of number 2, they have given 2 papaya pictures, 1 watermelon picture and 3 mangoes picture. Am I right? So we are representing the given data in the form of pictures instead of numbers. So this representation is called pictograph. Now look at the second question, children. A survey was made to find the favorite ice cream flavors among 10 children. The details were given below. Ice cream flavors and the number of children liked it. Vanilla 4, chocolate was liked by 3 children, strawberry 3. Now let's see how to represent this in pictograph. See how it is represented? 4 children liked vanilla ice cream, right? So instead of number 4, 4 vanilla cups picture was given here. And 3 chocolates, so 3 chocolate ice cream picture were given here. And instead of 3 number of strawberries, 3 strawberry picture were given here. So this is the form of representing the data in pictograph. I hope it's very clear, children. Look at this, children. Here one pictograph is given. You have to read and understand the pictograph carefully and you have to answer the questions given below. Okay. First let us read this question. The pictograph below shows the candy is eaten by Anjana and 4 of her friends. Read it and answer the question. So check the pictograph, children. Anjana has eaten 4 candies. 4 candy picture was given, no? So you have to understand Anjana ate 4 candies. Mona ate 3 candies. Sahil ate 5 candies. And Anjana's friend Nadira ate only 1 candy. And Liji ate 2 candies. So we have understood how many they eaten. Okay, now let's see what are the questions they have asked. Look at here, children. First thing you have to do after reading a pictograph is you have to write the number of items by the side and also find the total. If you find it, it will be easy for you to answer the questions they are asking. Okay, let's write the numbers here. Anjana 4, Mona ate 3, Sahil ate 5, Nadira ate 1, Liji ate 2. So totally they ate 15 candies. Now look at the first question given here. Who ate more candies, Anjana or Mona? So you want to tell who ate more candies. Look at the numbers. Anjana ate 4 and Mona ate 3. 4 is greater than 3, right? So Anjana ate more candies. Second question, how many candies did they eat in all? So they are asking the total number of candies they ate. So what you have to do? You have to add all the number of candies they ate, which is 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2. So 15 candies they ate in all. Third question, how many more candies did Sahil eat than Liji? So they are asking how many more candies Sahil ate. So you have to compare with Sahil and Liji. When they ask for how many more or how many less, you have to subtract, children. So Sahil ate 5 candies and Liji ate 2 candies. So if you subtract 5 minus 2, you will get 3, which means Sahil ate 3 candies more than Liji. Next question. If all of them were to have as many candies as Anjana, how many more candies would have been required? It's very easy, children. Anjana had 4 candies, right? So if everybody want to have 4 candies each, then how many candies we need more? So first you should find out each one is going to have 4 candies, means there are 5 children, right? So 5 into 4. So totally we need 20 candies. Actually there are only 15 candies. So if you subtract 20 minus 15, we need 5 candies more. Look at example 2, children. The details of the letters delivered by a postman during weekdays is given here. Okay, look at the pictograph. On Monday, he has delivered 8 letters. Tuesday, 6 letters. Wednesday, again 8 letters. On Thursday, he delivered 4 letters. On Friday, he delivered 8 letters. So, totally in a week, he has delivered 34 letters. Now, look at the questions. Look at the first question. On what day he delivered the same number of letters? So just check out the numbers there. We have same number 8 on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So he has delivered the same number of letters on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Okay. Second question. How many letters he delivered either on Tuesday or Thursday? If you have a question like this, either or means you have to add those things. Okay. So here you have to add the number of letters delivered on Tuesday and Thursday, which is 6 plus 4. So he has delivered 10 letters. Next question from the same pictograph. The letters delivered on Tuesday and Thursday together is less than the letters delivered on Monday. True or false? So first you have to find out how much letters he had delivered together on Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesday he has delivered 6 letters. Thursday he delivered 4 letters. So totally he has delivered 10 letters. But on Monday he has delivered only 8 letters. They are asking Tuesday, Thursday together is less than Monday. But actually 10 is greater than 8, right? So the statement is false. Let's look at the last example, children. The following pictograph shows the details about the gift received by Stephen and his friends for Christmas. Here the important thing you should note is the key given. One parcel is equal to 2 gifts. So please remember that. Now check out how many gifts all have got. Stephen got 3 parcels, which means one parcel is 2 gifts, which means 3 twos are 6 gifts Stephen got. Gloria got 6 into 2, 12 gifts. Andrew got 2 into 2, 4 gifts. And Jessica got 4 into 2, 8 gifts. So totally they got 30 gifts. So please remember, you have to look at the key when it is given in the pictograph. Here one parcel is equal to 2 gifts. Now look at the first question. What is the total number of gifts received? So just now we found out it is 30. Next question. How much gifts did Gloria got than Andrew? So here when they ask some comparison, you have to subtract, children. Gloria got 12 gifts and Andrew got 4 gifts. So how much gifts did Gloria got than Andrew? You have to subtract. 12 minus 4, 8. So Gloria got 8 more gifts than Andrew. Here is the next question. Is the gift received by Gloria is more than the gifts received by Stephen and Andrew put together? So here you want to find out how much Stephen and Andrew got together. Then you have to compare it with Gloria. Okay. Now Gloria got 12 gifts and Stephen and Andrew together got 6 plus 4, 10 gifts. So here 12 is greater than 10. Therefore, Gloria got more gifts than Stephen and Andrew put together. I hope, children, you have understood how to represent the given data in pictograph and also to read the pictograph from the data given. Thank you, children. We'll meet you in the next session.